guys, in today's video we are taking on Cerro Ventana, one of the steepest and most underrated hikes near Bariloche in Argentina. This area is full of interesting spots, but this one stood out. It is less accessible than most, which made it the perfect off-the-beaten-path adventure candidate.
And we'll go on a hike. That hike is supposed to be like a highlight of today's. It is starting to feel like a steep hike. I'm glad we picked an easier path.
There are two ways to reach to the top, but the other route is dangerously steep, and once we get to the summit you will see exactly why.
We're supposed to go... Yeah, the right one is where you're going.
The trail is marked with paint markings in some places and also some randomly stacked rocks, but we followed AllTrails map and it was probably the best guide out there.
Apparently this is a pretty popular hike, as we've already seen at least a few groups that were going the same direction as we are. Oh God. We're like 10 minutes into this trail and it's already starting to go up pretty steep. I'm not sure how much steeper it can go, because this was supposed to be an easy trail compared to the alternative that we've had, which is like straight up the mountain. That one was marked as a short but hard. So not sure, this one's pretty hard enough for us. I'm glad we didn't opt in for the other one. That would have been crazy. Okay, that's how it's gonna go on YouTube.
Along the way we found this odd little shelter built from branches. No idea who made it or why, but it was a cool, slightly eerie surprise in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know why.
Because it's cold.
Or an improvised restaurant.
Do you wanna pee?
Pretty clean one though.
Do you wanna pee?
No.
Oh?
Maybe. Yeah, well, we made it about a third way up, and the scary part that looking at the altitude profile of this trail, it seems like we're just about to get to the steepest portion of the incline here, and I'm afraid it's all gonna look like this. Not fun.
You see? This way? Maybe this way?
Yeah, I figure out that I can go farther away. I don't know if that's the trail, but that looks scary. Halfway there, and look at this view. This last portion was mainly sand, and when you step on it, it tends to just slide down. It was quite hard to get a good grip on them to keep going up, and we decided to take a break, and we'll probably end up taking more breaks along the way. I think we're like, what, about an hour into this trail?
65 minutes.
Okay, so we're 65 minutes into this trail, so slightly over an hour, and we're halfway there. So I think the estimate was what, like 2.5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So whoever did it last time did it in 2.5 hours, and I think our time to the top will be very similar to what they've been doing last time. So we'll see. Hopefully we can beat it by a few minutes. If not, that's fine, as long as we can get down by the time it gets dark, because navigating through this steep trails that are kind of in the woods a bit, it's not gonna be easy if it gets dark. Although we should have some flashlights with us, although we left them in the car, so that's not helpful. Always something dumb like this. Okay, the sun is out. I think can't stay too long.
The video might not do its justice, but trust me, this trail is steep. Like, legs burning, slipping on loose rocks, question your life choices steep.
All right, wow, we should be somewhere really close. We just came across people that were going down. This is actually the first couple we've seen going down ever since we've been climbing, so there ain't too many people going here, despite this being pretty popular hike according to the number of reviews that we saw. But maybe not today. But they said it's about 15 to 20 minutes till we get to the end of it, so that sounds very promising. It's probably somewhere right there. I feel like a freaking mountain goat. This is such a steep hike. Oh god, I'm glad we're over the steepest part of it. This is our marking. More uphill battle. Only about 10 minutes left. Just watch out for this sketchy hill. It looks like we've been hiking for an hour and a half. Only an hour and a half, and we're almost there. So if our estimation is correct, we probably beaten the estimated time by nearly an hour. That's a pretty good result, considering that this is the first hike we did in this trip, and we definitely weren't ready for this level of challenges on the very first hike we did. Wow, going downhill is the most challenging part, and the entire way down is gonna be going downhill like this. It's not gonna be fun, but There is no way around it. I think we're getting really close. I think that's the Ventana that we're looking for. I don't know how come we picked the difficult hike again. Looks, I can see it opening. It's opening the window, or the ventana, like they say here in Espanol. Oh man. The giant opening, because we could see it from the highway all the way there, which if you see that turn, that's where we actually turned from the main route to park our car over there. I honestly don't know how people can climb directly through this hill. I don't see it being possible, but okay. Now I'm not sure how we're gonna get over this part right here. No. Wow. Oh, wow. This is pretty steep. I don't know. I'm not so sure about it. Going down might be one way to do it, but going up, I don't know. Oh, I gotta do what I gotta do anyways. I see you picked an easy one. I didn't have any plan. Here, that was so stupid. Go down this. Don't do this. That was really silly. I honestly don't know how people actually are going up this way.
After a brutal climb, we finally reached the summit. And yes, we found the window, a natural rock formation perfectly framing the lake and the mountains below. It was stunning. Totally worth the sweat and the slips going uphill.
This is what happens when you rush in a good shot. Well, rest in peace, drone. Unfortunately, this is the first day of our trip. First day, first drone already gone. Well, have to be careful with what's remaining, and that will be another lesson for me. This one was hit really hard. Like, I'm actually surprised this is still kind of in one piece, because it hit that wall over there with almost full speed in a sport mode. I don't know why it didn't stop, because I tried to push it back with everything I could, but it just kept flying. I think the wind here, I guess one of the gusts just pushed it so fast forward, it just didn't have any chance to stop. So that's what we have right now. Unfortunately, it's not gonna fly anymore. Fortunately, we still have the card with the videos from this drone, and I bet they will be amazing.
If you are looking for a real hike, like a really hard but a short one, Cerro Ventana will deliver. Just bring some water, good shoes, and maybe trekking poles, or a personal Sherpa.